All right. So as you guys see, I've already got Scarecrow, and I've managed to get Scarecrow to 5 star, and they're blue. Scarecrow is a really good champion. It's a Mythic Plus, Jonathan Crane, Dr. Crane. So we're gonna do is we're going to work on the force here with Scarecrow. So let's talk about the skills of Scarecrow. Let's break this down real quick in a simplified way. Scarecrow is a magic type of champion. It is termed as here in this game as spiritual damage. Men is more like a magic defense. So spiritual damage, right? Magic damage, and it will inflict a stack of scare. I'll talk about scare in a little bit. Whenever it does this, it will have a 50% base chance to reduce the magic defense of the enemy. Now here, the second skill, again, magic damage. All right, I think that's the easiest way to explain it. Magic damage of his attack, and it's going to be a AOE, fan shape area, inflicting 1 stack of scare, which we'll talk about here in the ultimate, and then another 50% chance to reduce the attack by 7.5% of the enemy. So the ultimate, this is the ultimate here. So he's going to transform into a towering phantom. You're going to see that actually very visual, and dealing spiritual damage, again, magic damage of this attack. So basically, all this stuff in here pulling from the attack, right? So the attack stats. So when we go here, it's going to pull from the stats here onto the attack. All right. So that's a key importance in here. Now it's going to inflict a stack of scare. This is the information about scare. So scare is basically going to reduce a target's damage dealt by 7.5% currently right now. So basically that's going to be the attack of the opponent towards to you. So in here, you're also going to incapacitate and slightly shrinking them for 2 seconds, reducing more of their men, which is reducing their magic defense for 15% for 10 seconds. The last skill here, Growing Terror. Every time Scarecrow casts his ultimate, every time you cast this, he will grow in size and gain 15% damage reduction. So basically kind of more defense, stacking up to 3 times. And then at the start of battle, if it's, you have a lot of Arkham's Most Wanted in your lineup, which I have 3 now, allies will gain 1 stack of 20% men up. So what this thing is going to do now is that it's going to give my champions a magic defense 20% up. So for all the things that you've seen, it's reducing, so meaning reducing the magic defense, so which is pretty nice. And then here, increase all champion men by 4%. Basically, again, magic defense by 4% and guardian champions by HP by 2%. So this is the global skill. So that's the skills of Scarecrow. But now let's work on the talent. Like I said earlier, the spiritual damage goes along with attack. So we have to kind of focus on attack a lot in here as well. So before we can work on the other ones in here, we have to unlock certain categories, right? Certain skills. Some people talk about this as their kit. I'd say this is my talent tree. All right. I think some creators refer as kit. So I don't know if this is referred as kit in this type of genre. So my talent tree here for Scarecrow, Terror Strike. Let's activate that for. And now we'll go over on attack boost. All right, because attack is super important, and HP is also very important. But I kind of want to get as much attack first, and take a look. Crit damage res. So crit damage res. If we go here, we're also gonna see the power increase here. This one. So reduce your chances to take critical hits. All right, key information there. So that's also a good thing. Let's see. Let's work on attack. All right, and effect accuracy. If you don't know what that is, let me explain that again here. It says here increase the base chance of inflicting debuff. All right, that's also a good thing to have. So let's see. I kind of want to get the percentage in here. This one is actually good. Scarecrow has a base chance of 100% to inflict 1 additional stack of scare on enemies within 3 meters. All right, we want that. That is a good one. And cooldown of Terror Strike. So Terror Strike, if we forget about that already, this is Terror Strike right here. So we want that as well. That's the skill. All right, let's activate that. Can I go as high as I can? All right. And that's actually a good one to get. All right. Champion 431. I feel like I can max this out already. So this is a key talent. And attack also. We want to get this attack as well. So we'll activate the HP here. Open up the defense. And now attack boost. All right. So I want to first kind of focus. I do a little bit more into the DPS, but also Scarecrow is a guardian, so you want to increase the HP as well. Let's do this crit rest as well. Hit HP. Let's make it tanky as well, and then make it 3. All right, and then here as well, a lot of HP here. All right, and then we'll work on the attack because of the spiritual damage right here. And then now we can I think we can skip this HP for now. Let's I think work on 2% onto HP here. Actually, that was the same thing. Scarecrow, let's work on this one. All right, so that's increasing it within 3.3 meters. That's actually good, and we still got a lot. So now it increases the range. So let's work on that as well. And then max out there. And let's see. Hit this one out. Max that one out right there, which is good. Accuracy, yes. So that's also very important, right? Let's get that one up. And I feel like I have enough anyway. So defense, I'm not much concerned right away. HP, and these are very important. All right, there we go. And then crit damage res. Let's work on more HP here. All right, more HP. You know what? Let's get this to 3. Get a little bit of a defense and more HP. This is going to be a very, very tanky. Crit damage. Resistance, okay, we'll work on it. All right, that's maxed out there now, and then now we hit for the defense in here. So I pretty much have maxed out, and I still have left over in here. So I think what I'm going to do is I have to decide if I want to use some of them with Joker, but definitely, I mean, the power has increased, right, significantly. All right, so let's go and battle here and test out Scarecrow. Let's find somebody strong like this guy. Okay, so Scarecrow is in position 2 since tank. First 2 are going to be the tanks, but I don't have another tank. So let's go and fight this. All right. Oh, there's another Scarecrow. So we're not going to speed it up. Pay attention on Scarecrow's bar here. So whenever he casts ultimate here. All right. See, that's the ultimate right there of the Scarecrow. All right. So let's see. Fan shape area. Come on, I think we got this. I think, definitely got this. Victory. Easy. So there's that. Pay attention to take a look in here. Just look at this one. You can see my Scarecrow, how much I've invested on Force now. So I've invested 40. All right. So this player has 17. So I'm definitely much stronger. 35 on, Joker. So Force definitely plays a major role here in the game. All right, so hopefully this is going to help you guys out significantly in the game, have a better understanding, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you again on to the next video.